Hello, Benham. I am back in the garden. I have been away for the last month, so I have unfortunately not been able to follow the garden throughout its growth, but I've been very happy to see all of the things growing in the garden. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a little tour. Here we have our potatoes, and they really don't look all that great right now. They're not as green and lush as they were earlier in the season, but the reason is because they are pretty much done for the summer. So my son here just pulled one out of the ground. Look at those beautiful big potatoes. So we are here harvesting some so we can make a nice dinner tonight. We're only gonna do 2 each to make sure that we don't harvest too many. Apparently somebody forgot about that. Okay, so lots of potatoes. We've had some people in the school, some students coming by and picking them for their own dinners. So this will be really special for us to have fresh potatoes tonight. Our wildflowers are going out of control and they are absolutely beautiful. So hopefully our pollinators have enjoyed these this summer. And speaking of pollinators, over here we have our pollinator garden, which is the biggest I have ever seen. Granted, it's only the second year that we have had it, but we do have some weeds here, but really they've been kept under control by some volunteers throughout the summer, so that is great. Our lupines, our echinacea, lots of milkweed, so these did really nicely. So let's go take a look on the other end of the garden. My sidekick Dusty is with me, checking things out as well. All right, gosh, even our flowers, even though it's been dry, even our flowers and the planters have been doing okay, it looks like. Okay, so over here, oh, I skipped right over the good part. Our beautiful flowers. A lot of these we got as seedlings from the Native Community Organic Farm. And whoa, way up there we have our sunflowers. These are Autumn Beauty and they are beautiful and quite large, a lot bigger than I expected. So we might actually have to get a bouquet for the house as well. All right, our kale looks great. Starting to weep a little bit, probably because it's been so hot and they don't have a water source, but we have again had some volunteers coming by and watering these flowers, so they are doing quite good. Our lettuce is kind of gone to seed, so it might be a little bitter at this point, so we'll probably have to rip that out soon, but we'll go ahead and take a taste test just to be sure so we don't waste anything. All right, we've got our herbs growing in the back there. The light is a little bit poor. We have a bunch of weeds growing. The weeding is going to be the fun part this fall. Over here we have our raspberries, mint, and strawberries. He might be stuck, Caitlin. You might have to go get him. All right, our strawberries look like they're doing well. However, weeding is going to be the issue. And yes, it is the end of the season, so there are no more berries here. But our goal for this week will be to get this cleaned up, get some of these weeds out of here. We've got lots of this bindweed in here, which I'm not a big fan of. Our raspberries look like they're kind of end of season as well. But what we'll do is we will go ahead and get this cleaned up so that next season we'll get even more berries. Wow, this is just one of the baskets that the kids have picked so far today. Those are gorgeous. So this bindweed, the great thing is that the animals, especially the goats over at the Native Community Organic Farm, will love to eat this bindweed. So maybe we'll have to take some down as a little treat for them. Well, that's it for our tour. Hopefully we will be able to get this cleaned up and we will enjoy our potatoes tonight. See you soon. We were just about to leave the garden and we were picking some more potatoes and I noticed something that I wanted to show you. We are digging the potatoes. And what I noticed, if you had watched our potato class, you would have learned that potatoes, while they do grow underground by the roots, they also do produce fruit above ground. And they look very much like a tomato because they are related to the tomatoes. But anything above ground you can't eat because these are poisonous. So we did get a couple of these fruit this year. So there's one there, and then there's a bunch of them just scattered on the ground here. So Very cool. I've never actually seen them produce fruit. We found a few more potatoes as well.
That were underground.
That were underground that we just missed. So we're going to be eating good tonight. See you soon.